everyday stories of faith.
Hello, my name is Sarah. I'm a member of Battle Baptist Church and I'm married to Robert. I'm also a retired infant teacher and I'm far more used to talking to groups of children than I am to talking to adults like you. And in the past I've always had to remind them to show me good looking, good listening and good sitting, but because I can't actually see all of you, I will have to trust you to be very sensible.
What was life like before you decided to follow Jesus?
I was born into a Christian family. One of my earliest memories is of playing with my friend Vicky under the pews in our church at home when we were about 3, all being snuggled up next to my mother in her winter coat as she sat and listened to the sermon. I enjoyed all the Bible stories I heard at primary school, especially Noah welcoming all the animals into his purpose-built ark. I loved the start of each morning in the reception class when we gathered round the piano and Miss Clark would play the hymns for us. One of my favourites was "There is a green hill far away, without a city wall, where the dear Lord was crucified, who died to save us all." I had no idea what the words meant, but I really liked the tune.
When and why did you choose to follow Jesus?
At 11, I was sent to boarding school. I have very mixed feelings and memories about that time. I didn't really fit in. Most of the other girls were much more confident and bouncy than me and came from very affluent homes. My school uniform was all second-hand, and my parents denied themselves a great deal in order to pay the fees. I became very withdrawn. We all had to attend chapel services every day, and some of these I found very helpful as a homesick child, especially Compline on a Sunday night, which began with the words, "The Lord Almighty grant us a quiet night and a perfect end." One evening I discovered that the chapel was open every night for half an hour after supper for private prayer, lit only by candles. I would creep in and talk to God. I gradually realised that God didn't mind my frizzy hair that the other girls teased me about. He loved me for who I was. It didn't matter if I was rubbish at sport or I couldn't keep up in maths lessons. I could follow him forever, and he would always be there.
What difference does following Jesus make?
Being part of a church family is so important. When our younger daughter was 19, she spent 6 months working in a favela in a slum in Brazil. Although I was so proud of her, I missed her so greatly. But knowing that she was at church on a Sunday morning on the other side of the world, worshipping the same God, helped me feel that she wasn't quite so far away. God has a plan for us all, and we need to trust in him for all things. On the 1st of March this year, Robert and I went to New Zealand for the holiday of a lifetime, where we got locked in due to COVID-19. Our travel plans to return home fell apart twice. Being so far away at such a time, not knowing when or how we would get home, was very scary. From our window I could see the Franz Josef Glacier, and with tears running down my face, I kept repeating the words from Psalm 121. "I will lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord." Many people were praying for us, and we did return home safely, 3 weeks later than planned. God kept us safe. Thank you very much indeed for listening. I'm sure you all sat beautifully. and I'm really looking forward to seeing you all again soon.
What's your story?